Guys, don't make the mistake I made when starting your business. That's why I'm here, so you can avoid these mistakes. I can save you 7 years. I waited 7 years before I had enough confidence to start my own business. I'll never forget, I went to this property. I'm talking to a couple of guys. I had just started my own business. I'm telling them, hey, yeah, I've been doing this for 7 years. And one of them makes a comment and says, oh, wow, you're about 5 years late on that. Meaning most people would work for 2 years in the pool industry before they started their own business. And here I am putting in 7 years, learning everything I can over the course of 7 years before I finally took the plunge and did it for myself. We live in a different age now, even than whenever I started my business back in 2013. Okay, things are totally different, guys. We have so much information now. There's nothing you can't figure out how to do online. You can YouTube almost everything you need to know, and probably everything you need to know. And then if you can't YouTube it, you can probably now today ask AI. So it's a completely different environment, a completely different landscape. You don't have to wait 7 years. Think about that. Think about how far ahead of the game you can be in 7 years, okay? How many times do you think you could grow your business and sell it over the course of 7 years? Let's just use conservative numbers. Let's just say you can only add 20 accounts per year. That's pretty conservative, guys. My first year, I think I was up to like 24, and that was doing it part-time on the weekends. You know what I mean? So let's just say conservatively, you can add 20 accounts a year. So every 2 years, you've got a 40 pool route that you can sell at the end of the year. You can salary yourself throughout the year, 50, 60, 75K, maybe even 80, who knows? And then you can sell it at the end of the year and bring in another 150, 160, 175 and break 200K that year, okay, over 7 years, okay? So let's say you're doing that every couple of years. You see how it adds up, guys? Let's say let's be a little more optimistic. What if you can add 30 or 40 pools in a year? What if you really get after it and you can add 40 pools and at the end of 1 year, sell those? How much of a difference could it make? So 7 years, let's just say you do it 3 times over 7 years, 200K over 7 years, $600,000. But everything is going to change for you after you've done it once. Okay, after you've salaried yourself 50, 60, 75K and then sold the business at the end of that year for say 150K and you make over $200,000, let's just suppose you're in a bunch of debt. Now you can use a lot of this money to get yourself out of debt. Now you can build it again, and the next time you sell it, you're not going to have all that debt. Now what can you do with $150,000? You see what I'm saying, guys? It buys you time. Maybe this isn't what you want to do for a long time, but this is going to give you an outlet, a way to figure out, well, how do I get from what I'm doing now to the next level? Maybe you want to be an investor. Maybe right now, train going by, whatever. Maybe right now, you could get into cryptocurrency. We all know what direction that's headed in. What if you had done this a couple of years ago and you bought a bunch of Bitcoin with $100,000? You bought growing your business, $100,000 with the money that you bought growing and then selling your business a couple of years ago. And that $100,000, you became an investor. And that $100,000, you know how much it'd be worth today if you bought it a couple of years ago when it was, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying cryptocurrency is the way. I'm not saying anything like that's the way. I'm just opening your mind to the different possibilities, okay? I completely understand that's the whole point of this. You're not supposed to do this forever. It's going to give you an opportunity to do the thing that you want to do. But who knows? Maybe you enjoy it. Maybe You kind of like making a couple of $100,000 a year, working for yourself, selling the business, taking a little time off, taking a little vacation. I kind of wouldn't recommend that, guys, but to each his own. Travel a little bit and then come back and do it again. Because if you've done it once, you can do it again. So that's what I'm telling you guys. Whenever I say you can change your entire trajectory in 1 to 2 years by growing this business, salarying yourself a base pay, and then taking a big payout whenever you decide to sell it, buy yourself a bunch of time to figure out what you want to do next, or go directly back into growing another one so that you can get a bunch of money again. And then you decide what you want to do with it. You can't take advantage of investment opportunities if you don't have any money. So let's get to a point to where you have money to be able to take advantage of investment opportunities. Let's say you sold your business this year and you decided to put it all, into, everybody's talking about the cryptocurrency right now, guys. You put it all into Bitcoin. And by the end of this year, Bitcoin goes from 100K to 200K. You would double your money off of, you almost wouldn't even have to work the year because you'd make $100,000 in 1 year off of your investment. Now, I wouldn't advise that. I'm just saying it opens the possibilities. You now have other opportunities. What if there's something else you want to get into, but you don't have the money to invest in it? Okay. What if there's some schooling or education you want to get so you can get a degree and then become a professional in a different field? But if you don't have the money, you can't do that. This gives you the opportunity, and you can do it in a year, 1 or 2 years. Okay. You can change your entire trajectory. You don't have to wait 7 years. You don't have to work for other people for 7, 8 years, whatever. Try to learn everything you can before you have enough confidence to start your own business. You don't have to do that. Everything is available online, and I'm here to help. If you're concerned about it or you're worried about it, that's what I'm here for. That's exactly what I can help you with. That's exactly what I've done. I've been working on pools, guys, for about 20 years now. I don't think there's anything you would come across that I haven't already seen or dealt with, unless it's something brand new. And then if it's brand new, I'm usually on top of that brand new stuff too. Stop procrastinating. Okay? See where procrastinating has gotten you. Consider all the opportunities you've already missed out on. Okay? You're going to miss out on more if you keep procrastinating. Just get started. I'm not saying quit your full-time job. No, I'm saying get started on this. Get a handful of accounts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get comfortable with doing the work. When you're ready, add another one, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you're comfortable, add more, 9, 10, 12, 20, 30, 40. When you're ready, sell. Keep it if you want to keep it. Not necessarily my advice, but I understand you can't go wrong here. At least if you decided to keep it, say 40 pools, you can salary yourself $80K, $90K a year, generally no problem. Probably pay yourself out a nice big bonus at the end of the year and have no problem with that and do it again the next year. Or you can get paid 2, 3 years in advance, which is kind of what I recommend. Let's go ahead and jump ahead. Let's get 2 or 3. Let's not wait 7 years. So let's shave 7 years off there. And then when you get the chance, sell it and collect 2 or 3 years of income ahead of time. Get it all right now. Okay? Completely change the whole game. All right, guys? I can help you. Stop doubting yourself. You can do it.